While these lines are being written, humanity will overcome the milestone of 7 million infected with coronavirus. To be precise, right now this value is 6,999,935 people, and in general, on a global scale, the pandemic has reached its maximum speed. It's just that the center of the pandemic has shifted from China, first to Europe, and now to the USA and Brazil. Most likely, according to the main indicators, no one can surpass the United States, even India, which is gaining momentum. However, the most unexpected was the rapid passage to the leader in terms of the number of infected in Brazil. According to this indicator, a country in which there are a lot of wild monkeys surpassed even the Russian Federation, and the leadership of Brazil lost their nerves, having reached an indicator of almost 700,000 people. The country's leadership decided to say enough, and in the end, to begin a decisive fight against the epidemic. It is likely that in the coming days there will be a fierce recession in statistics, and all this is due to persistent and decisive actions by President Jair Bolsonaro personally and, of course, the Ministry of Health. In fact, over the past few weeks, the growth of all epidemic indicators has been so rapid that emergency measures should be applied. We came across descriptions of how great mortality is far from the capital, in the cities of the Amazon, in particular, in the city of Manaus. The number of deceased exceeds the capabilities of funeral homes and cemeteries so much that natural traffic jams and queues arise. In this regard, strict restrictions have been introduced on the number of people wishing to take part in events on the departure of the deceased to another world. In general, if the country has strengthened in second place in terms of the number of infected people, then in terms of the number of deaths, with its 36,000 dead, Brazil still takes second place after the absolute leader, the United States, and coming in second place, with 40,000 dead, the United Kingdom, a long time ago leaving behind Italy, France and Spain. In this situation, the government decided to take extreme measures and closed most of the statistics regarding the epidemic. The Brazilian Ministry of Health has decided not to publish data on the total number of confirmed cases of infection and deaths from coronavirus in the country, and not to give general information about the spread of infection in the Brazilian regions. And really, who needs these statistics? China, for example, politically decided that all of this was enough and stopped statistics for 80,000 people, giving a minimal increase in the coming months. Probably, when this decision was made, in Beijing it seemed that already too large numbers were shown to the world, and they far exceed what is found in all countries combined. Who could have guessed that after a few months, the daily global increase in infected people would far exceed what China showed as the result of the epidemic in 6 months? This move talks about this. The Brazilian government was completely helpless in the face of the threat. It could not take adequate measures to stop or at least slow down the catastrophe. But as in most other countries that showed such terrible results, not a single first person acknowledged their mistakes or incompetence and did not resign. But Bolsonaro decided this question radically, just closed the statistics and that's it. The guy coped with the virus not by global testing, not by a medicinal product, not by a vaccine, but by his own decree which hid the data. Somewhere already it was.